So I thought I'd record a video and have people to help you figure out how to navigate my course, my statistics course this term. And there's a couple things that have changed, so I thought I'd do that. So I'm logged into Moodle. One thing you want to probably do is take a look at your profile and maybe edit that out. So I'm going to do the drop down. So I'm at the dashboard after my login. I click on, you'll see your name here, and there's this little drop down. What you do is click on the drop down, go to profile, and then we're going to edit our profile, my profile. And then for the first name, this can change. You can change this to whatever you want. I would recommend that you change it to what you like to be, how you like to be addressed. I prefer to be addressed. I've had people put pretty wacky things in here. I'd rather you didn't do that. I would just do your name. So when I make a post in a discussion forum, this is the name that'll be associated with it. If I hadn't edited this, it'd be my full name, Daniel, which I go by Dan. So that's what I do. And then you can put whatever else you want here. You can also add a picture, correct picture of yourself. This is the school picture from this last year, and you just do that. Is once you have your picture on your computer, your device, you just click on that, add a new picture, and it'll upload it. And then of course there's size limits, and it'll automatically fix that. You might have to play with that, but that's how you get your picture on there. And then you don't have to fill out anything else. Click update profile. So that's that, and then you'll have it'll be updated. It'll have your name and your picture if you so choose. So click on that. I'm going to go back to the dashboard now. And then in this dashboard screen will be the courses that you're taking, or if you're teaching a course. And these are some courses that I'm teaching. In fact, some of them in my past courses, like that's from this spring, which is over. So I'm going to click on future because I'm recording this before the semester starts. And here's my stat course. Since I'm recording this for statistics, I'll do that. So now I'm in my statistics course as a student. I'll have this week 0, and that's pretty much a standard. Most DCV courses do this. They have a general information section. This will always be at the top. I'll post announcements here. You'll usually get an email with those. Here's the link to the course description and syllabus. You should check that out, and it's important to know how you're going to get graded. The semester outline I have, it's a Google Doc. See how long it takes to load. Not too bad. And this will have, well, I said that. This will have what we're going to do, when does it begin, and what we're going to do that week. And this is just a general outline. It doesn't have the specifics. You'll see the specifics in here in Moodle. And summer course is a 12-week course. And then let's see. Then there's this video that I'll link to here. I encourage you to take a look at this frequently asked question wiki that I set up. Well, it used to be wiki. Now it's out at Google. I use a Google site. We'll see how long it takes this to load. I have very slow internet at home. So all kinds of questions that people have asked generally. One thing I'm going to point, I'll let you read that. You don't need me to go through this. But registering out at WebAssign, if you click on that link, I should have this mostly up to date. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do. And here's a link out to WebAssign. You need to have this access. The cheapest way to buy it is buy it directly through WebAssign. But if you have a book voucher, you want to do it through the bookstore. So, and this is just, I have everything highlighted. The important thing is this class key. This is the summer 2019 key. So that'll get you into the summer course. And then you're going to set up a profile WebAssign if you never have. You're going to create an account. Now, what I would recommend you do is use your name. Let's see, you can use username whatever you want, but here in the student information, please use the same name that you have in Moodle. That way, it makes it easy for me to transfer. Okay, if you're getting married after the start of the course, please use your maiden name here or maiden name before you register at WebAssign. That way I can sync it back, or change your Moodle one to your VSC one to your married name. And you get 2 weeks from, let's see, it's going to be 2 weeks from Saturday the 18th to free access to WebAssign. So if you're waiting on some money, you don't have to pay for it right now, but it'll give you it'll give you the, I don't know why it's 25 days remaining. That might be because it was a, there might be some snafu that WebAssign did. It's usually 2 weeks. They'll give you free access. And so it'll end into the weekend in week 2. So you'll have to cough up some money by then. All right, so that's the wiki. Let's see, is there anything else here on the wiki that I want to talk about? Books. Maybe I should point you to the books. We're using this ThinkDo book. Dr. Stevens, the author of the textbook, has a bunch of resources out here. And so one thing, yes, I want to go here. What I want to point out to you is his video lectures. Now, if you buy the paper textbook or if you buy a PDF and print it, he's got videos that accompanies each of the sections, and so it's kind of like a notebook kind of format. You can just do this on paper if you prefer, but it's nice to be able to have it on the same paper. So that's your call. These are all videos that he's done. People like them. Some people don't, but people like them. We'll be doing most of this textbook. So that'll help you. Well, what else does Dr. Stevens have here? Let's see. Tables. Oh, the technology demonstration pages. There's some stuff I'm going to have you do by hand, but there's a lot of stuff we can use applets for. And he's got walkthroughs on how to use Excel. We don't use SPSS. If you have a graphing calculator, fantastic. That's great, but don't go buy one. And we don't use Minitab or R than these online apps. So we'll focus either on online apps or Excel. And if you have a calculator, great, I can certainly support you with that because it does a lot of great things. It's just I don't want you to have to spend $100 on a new calculator. Okay, let's go back to Moodle. Let's see then what happens. So yeah, these are some things to do. I already should have sent you an email, so please reply to that. So that way we know you get that working, and then I link to those things again. Oh yeah, make a post in the introduction forum, so you can click on that and make a post of this. Maybe I'm trying to keep this so I can use this in future semesters. So I don't want to click on my introductions forum because I don't want folks to the other name. Try to keep it confidential. So then I click. All right. So what am I doing here? Supposed to know what I'm doing here. That's these stats. Okay, so then what else? This is a link to a bunch of applets that I use. There's some more video about changing your name, and then my office hours. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on that link if you want to have some live help with me. I used to do e-tutoring. They're changing to C2E is changing to tutoring.com. It's not something I'm going to be part of. You can certainly make appointments and get some live help from somebody, but it's somebody from wherever, so you can certainly use them. I'll have these office hours, and what you're going to click, if you click on this link, it should take you out to this Setmore site, and you can book some time with me. I don't know what do I have here. I don't have anything that starts up until when? It won't be the 23rd. Do I have one on Tuesday? You'll see. Here you go. So here's I've got these 3 time slots right here. You just click on one, and if you think you need a lot of help, maybe you want to schedule me for 2, or let me know that if I think I have them set up for 15-minute time slot. And you have to schedule these a day in advance. But then what I'll do is I'll use Zoom, and I have more links. I have links about that back here. I guess I should change that so it opens in a new window, shouldn't I? Yes, that's the office hour. Yeah, there's a link to the Zoom. And then I guess looks like I got to open up week 1 for you so you can see that. Let me pause this video and we'll come back. So then at the bottom of week 0, what you're going to see, for week 1, there's just week 1 available. But once week 2 comes available, there'll be a 2 here. And instead of using the collapsed format that a lot of instructors use, I really like these buttons because you have just 1 week at a time to look at. If you want to jump to week 2, you can click on that. And when you jump to week 12, you can jump to that. Or you can jump back to week 1. It makes it nice that way. It's not a lot of scrolling. So what do you have to do each week? Well, I'll have the quiz. I'll tell you where the quiz is, either out at WebAssign or it'll be here in Moodle. And that'll be listed right here. Then I'll tell you what we're gonna cover this week, covered during the week, and I'll tell you, like, this week I want you to skip anything about Simpson's paradox. We don't need to do anything about that. And Chebyshev's theorem is the other thing you can skip. I'm going to edit that, add that in right now. I guess I missed that. And then here's what you can do for work, or you should do really. There's some great ungraded practice that the paper exercises out of the book. You'll see some starred questions. Let's see. Let me do this. So in the this is a PDF version of the textbook. It depends on. I use this. What was it called? Box PDF reader, but Adobe Reader does the same thing. And this is the kind of thing in the textbook that Dr. Stevens walks you through. Okay, so he'll give you some video on that. And there's the sections. Then there's these summary worksheets. There's these discussion problems. If you want to make a discussion, you got to make 2 discussion posts each week. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but you do post one of these. Don't post 2 or 3 because that takes things away from people, other opportunities from other people. But choose one if you want and talk about that one. But you got to do 2 posts each week. Well, I'll share that again in a second. In the homework, you see this starred and these problem sets. This is not graded work. You're not ever going to turn this into me. However, people that do this work tend to get higher grades. So these exercises with the asterisks, those have solutions with them, and you don't. So you wouldn't want to post your work to those because there's already a solution. You already know the answer. If you want to do some of these these exercises that don't have an asterisk, you don't have ready access to those answers. So those would be a great discussion forum post to make, okay? And I'll get back to you whether it's right or wrong. If you post work to something you already have the answers to, it's mathematics. If you have questions about it, by all means do it. But I mean, just to post your work, say, here's my work for number 1. Well, I probably am not going to say, right, nice job. I'll just probably let it slide because number 2, if you explain that out, sure, I agree. Here's what I think about it. Yada yada. So that's what you can do for discussion forum posts and ungraded homework. But like I said, you want to do this work. At least do the asterisk ones. Okay, I mean, that way you have the answers. And for week 1, for this first week this summer, we're going to do chapter 1, chapter 2. There's introduction to descriptive statistics. Did they list them as chapter 2? I don't even know. It's chapter 2. Yeah. So that's what we're covering this week. And then again, there's some more exercises. Sometimes the ebook doesn't have access to the answers in the back. If you come here into week 0, you see there's a PDF of the summary worksheet answers, and here's a PDF to the asterisk answers from the textbook. So that way you do have access to those, even if you just use the web-assigned ebook. All right, so there's the practice. I make these my open math assignments available too, and they are the same math, but in a little bit different format. Last semester, a lot of people did them, and the people that did them tended to get higher grades because it was all the more practice in a little bit different context. So in this, just unlike WebAssign, it's more. There's usually video associated with most of them. Of course, the ones I'm clicking on right now don't have video. Now, I do have these with video. This one has a video on how to do it. Sometimes this is me, sometimes it's not me. But you're welcome to do these exercises. Again, the more practice you get, the better you're going to be at it. And then, of course, then you have the discussion forums, and so you have to make your first post before Saturday night at midnight, or you only lose half of your attendance points. To do one before Saturday, the last one can happen before Monday night. If you want to do them both before Saturday, get it all done. That's fine too. And I don't know if you've made a discussion forum post, so these are some ones that I've already made. Probably want to go look at these. These are like common things that people ask me. You just click add a new discussion topic. If you're going to do a textbook exercise, you should probably do Like I can say page 31, number 2. So that's what I would actually make is page 31, number 2, and then I can post my work. And if you go look at the frequently asked questions, you'll see a thing about posting math in Moodle. There's this where's the equation editor. You can use that. It kind of uses that LaTeX, but it's a bit of a learning curve. You can also do your work on paper and take a picture of that and upload it. You add pictures right here. Let's see, where do I do add pictures? Right here. And you can upload it to your Moodle account and then post it. Another way to get a photograph online. Now, one thing about phones, if you take a picture with the phone, a lot of times it'll rotate it when you put it in Moodle. I don't know why. I haven't figured it out. But I do like to use this Imgur website. Imager, my kids tell me it's pronounced, and I have not been using it for a lot of years. Reddit people use it. They use Reddit quite a bit. And what you can do is you can upload an image here. You don't have to create an account, but I did, and you can, if it's saved on your computer, you can upload it here, add an image. If you did a screenshot, like I'm on a PC, but I can use the snipping tool and take a picture of whatever I want to do, copy it, and just paste that in, Control V it, and see how it uploads it. Then I can just click on the image, get the direct link, not the image. I want the direct link. You want the link that has the .jpeg or PNG, whatever it is. You can copy it or select it, Control C it. Then you just come back to Moodle, do add, let's insert an image. Of course, it's not working right now. Here we go. And I'm going to enter it by URL. I don't have to upload it to Moodle. And what will happen with this is it won't rotate it. It makes it nice. And you can change the size. Click description, not necessary if you don't need that. Change the size. Usually less than 700 works pretty well. And auto size it, so it'll keep the aspect ratio. And then that can be your work. You can add some text to it if you want. And plus, we can also save your work as a PDF and upload that here by attaching a file. Then you post a form and it'll show up. See, it has a page number, and then of course this is my work. I'll have to go delete this. But that's what you do a post. And I guess that's it. Probably this video is getting to be long enough anyways. Let's see, we talked about quizzes each week and where that's going to be located. The textbook, the video, my open math practice. I guess that's it, folks. If you can ask questions in the discussion forum, email me. If you ask questions in the discussion forum, that can be part of your certainly procedural questions are valid attendance posts. Just don't post things about, hey, I'm too busy this week, I can't make a post. That's not going to get you the attendance points, okay? All right, I guess I'll stop this video and feel free to give a yell.